Good afternoon, y'all, and you all. This is Miss Detroit, and I'm up here by myself today. I'm a little nervous because last time I had my partner up here with me. However, before we get into anything else, I am going to go back down a brief description of who I am. I am Miss Detroit. This is Down and Dirty. It's a new talk show that's coming to Detroit. It got started back in 2007. It started as a cleaning company, actually, and it just, I always knew I can do something more. Last time my daughter was here with me, it was her 3rd birthday, so we didn't really get into me and what I was about. I do want to say congratulations to the class of 2019. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so happy for you guys. My nephew, Natrell Moore, my other nephew, Nathan Moore, and my niece, Sylvia Maddox. I'm so proud of you guys. Your auntie is very happy to see you guys accomplish something very major and big in your life. Okay, so we're going to get into what the heck is going on in Detroit. So my prayers and condolences go out to the young man that lost his life in a car accident in the all-white Dodge Challenger on 7 Mile and Van Dyke. He ran into a semi-truck. So be careful, do the speed limit, don't drive fast. Just because you have a fast car, that don't mean drive it fast. I worked in a rehabilitation hospital, and everyone in there was in there due to a car accident. 90% of them were passengers. So just be careful out there. Like, it's just not worth it at the end of the day. And now we have a young man that's no longer here with us due to speeding. So be careful. It is a 15-year-old missing pregnant female, 3900 block of John R. Please help bring her home. D'Angelo Kenneth, 34-year-old man, charged in a connection with sexual assault to a 26-year-old. It really grinds my grains to even think about a young lady getting sexually assaulted like that when there's so much free women out here. You do not have to do that. That don't make sense to me. However, thank God he got caught. You do the crime, you do the time, and that's just how it goes. And yes, I know I talk with my hands. Yes, my kids are here too, being bad. Baby Dre, sit down. Have a seat. Okay. But, oh, I wanted to talk about this story I seen on a lady named Tasha who stabbed her boyfriend. Ladies, come on now. It's not that deep. Love is not that deep. When it gets to the point where you are put in a position to where you feel like you would take your own mate's life, just leave. Like, it's not even worth the fight. Just get your stuff and just go. Yes, I wrote down notes. I had to write down notes for everything and everybody because I got all type of topics. So I wanted to talk about when it comes to relationships. When it comes to relationship, my son is talking to me, calling mama. That's all I hear all day is mama, 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 mama. But when it comes to relationship, does a man's private area size matters? Yes, it matters. Sex is one of the finances, and sex is two of the major things in a relationship. If the sex is not good, the relationship is not good. If the money is not good, the relationship is not going to be good. That's just my opinion. Also, when you speak on your spouse or your mate, man, woman, lady, whatever you want to call your mate, always speak highly of of him or her. I have seen so many relationships fail because of the way the two individuals either talk to one another or talk about one another. Though that is very important when it comes to relationships. Yes, I wrote everything down. I was prepared. We understand that men want something to respect, and a woman has to give a man something to respect. But at the same time, it goes both ways. I always use my Nicki Minaj verse and say, "Yeah, beep ain't big enough to be wildin' on me." So if you know that you cannot please your woman in the bedroom, don't even bother asking why her attitude is the way it is. She's probably very sexually frustrated because she can't get what she needs from you. If you all are having financial issues, do not ask your woman what's wrong with her. What do you mean what's wrong with me? Where's the money? And that's just what it is. Like, seriously, that's just what it is. And then it's like, when it comes to relationships, before you all take, yes, I know I'm constantly playing with my hair. Before you all take a serious step into marriage, you have to ask yourself, is it worth it? Is this person worth being married to? Is this person worth marrying? Because sometimes people just want the wedding and not the marriage. So what's the point of getting married if you don't want the marriage and you just want memories? Then you sit back years later and it'd be like the Tyler Perry film, Why Did I Get Married? And then you sitting there asking yourself, why did I get married? Feeling very not comfortable about your relationship or your marriage or whatever you want to call it. But before you take steps, before you all take vows, always ask yourself, is this worth it? Is he worth it? Is she's worth it? Is it worth spending a lifetime with this person? Because marriage is to death do us part. So if you did get married and you did get a divorce, it wasn't your time to get married. You have to be patient and wait on God to send you your husband, send you who's meant for you, your husband, your wife, whatever. It goes both ways. As far as the young adults, I see y'all look so cute holding hands with y'all little boyfriends and girlfriends, but at the end of the day, in reality, you young people is only really having sex with one another. Y'all are very clueless to what a marriage is or what a relationship is or what a relationship is supposed to be. It look cute though. Y'all look cute together, dressing alike, got the same clothes on, drive the same car, same shoes. Yeah, all that's cute. But are y'all really ready to be in a real serious relationship? Me personally, I say no, because it's just stressful. It's just stressful. And at a certain age, you're not supposed to go through stress like you're 30 years old and you're only 18. Like, you have to balance it out. Like, just be single, go date, do what you want to do. I always tell my younger family members, go be a hood rat. Go have fun. Like, why do you want to be tied down? Why do you want to be in a relationship? That don't make sense to me at 18 and 19 years old. Excuse me. It really doesn't make sense to me at 18 and 19 years old to be in a relationship. You ask me, wait till you're 25. Once you're 25, get in a real relationship, date for about 3-4 years, see how it go, and maybe, just maybe, when you hit your 30s, you'll be ready for marriage, and maybe you will be financially stable. But before even jumping into a serious relationship or a serious marriage or anything like that, make sure your finances is together, make sure you're stable, make sure you have stability. And I feel the same way about having children. I was 24 years old when I had my daughter. I was very financially stable, very stable. I've been that way since I was very young, and it was like nothing to have my first child. She had everything she wanted, spoiled her to death. And then it's like when that second baby came, that's when reality set in, like, it ain't that easy, is it? And I'm just like, oh, the crap. I bet I won't have no more. I'm not having no more, no, not no time soon. So that's just my view of everything. I keep looking to the side because my kids is over here and they're acting out, and that's why I keep looking to the side. Yes, I brought my kids to work. They won't be here next time, but they didn't came the first 2 times with me. And to all the single moms, I know y'all feel me, because sometimes you just have to do what you gotta do and not even think about a man. Bye. That's just how I feel. Bye. And just being in a situation that I am in now, you can't tell me nothing. I look at everybody to walk past me like, bye, boy. You a boy. Bye. Bye, because it's just certain things that you do not do. Hey. He's over here crying and whining like always. That's all he ever do is cry, cry, and cry. That's it. He's a crybaby. But that's mama baby. So speaking of kids and bringing your kids to work and how they cry and get on our nerves, parenthood has to be the most challenging thing in life to raise another human being. I can't express that enough. To raise another human being, to make sure they grow up, do the right things, be a good-hearted person, pray, keep them into God or whatever your spirituality is. It's very hard, very complicated. To all the single moms, y'all rock. I'm just saying, because us single moms gonna make it happen regardless. Whether we got 2 kids, 5 kids, 7 kids, once that man is gone, that man is gone. But at the end of the day, that's still our children. And that's just how I look at it. Parenthood is not easy. As your child grow up, especially the girls, they get the smart mouths and talking back and get the smelling they self, and next thing you know, you've been slap them down like they was a adult. So when it comes to parenthood, now as an adult and now being a mom, I feel so bad for my mama and my grandma. Like, did I do that? Was I like that? When you become an adult and realize everything you did as a child, you start to be like, I was a trip. I was a trip when I was younger. But having children of my own, you can only raise them to be better than you. So that's what I hope and pray for every day when it comes to my children. Yes, I wrote down all my notes. All of them. And then on top of that, the do's and don'ts in relationships. I'm telling you, first of all, if you are married, you are not a single person until those divorce papers are signed. No, you are still legally bound to another. So you cannot be someone else's completely tied to another person. That's not how that works. That does not make sense at all. Yes, I'm up here. I'm a little nervous because I can't believe I'm doing it by myself, but I'm okay. I'm having fun. Yes, and my phone is just going off, going off, going off. But we have so much to talk about Detroit. If you all want to call up here with any type of questions, to get advice, the number is 313-868-0342. Anything you guys want to ask, just call, give a shout out, hit my line. I'll answer all your questions on speakerphone, so you all will be on speakerphone. But other than that, back to reality. What you see in yourself determines who you are overall. You can't have negative thoughts about yourself and have positive results. When I first started out, when it came to opening my own company, I was very nervous. I'm with this corporate company. I have really no idea what I'm doing but cleaning up. Excuse me. I learned so much over the past 2 years. I actually opened my own corporate cleaning company myself. I am so happy, proud of myself. I made president of my own company. I couldn't be more happier for me. And then that's when it started to dawn on me. The things that I accepted before in the past, I could not see until I made a huge accomplishment myself. So when it's all said and done, you are your biggest fan. You are your number one supporter. Don't look to your left, don't look to your right. Just look at yourself and say, I deserve more, I'm worth more. Have a seat. Have a seat. I'm sorry about that. My kids are here. As y'all can see, I'm still sitting up here saying, have a seat. Y'all have a seat. They loud, they bad, they want to fight. Boy, I tell you. I'm happy this live so everybody can know this is real life. This is what us real life moms go through when you bring your kid to work and it's just you. No, I don't feel bad for myself, nor do I feel bad for my kids that their dad is not around. Why? Because I'm right here. Where's their dad? I have no idea. None of my concern. Baby Dre, be quiet. Yes, we live, and I'm checking my kids. Baby Dre, Lil Dre, sit down and be quiet. Because if I get up, you're gonna get a 5 on your behind. Yeah, I thought so. Excuse me, I'm telling you, these kids be trying us mamas like we won't get about it with them, especially these little spoiled little boys. It's not even my daughter, it's really my son. My son is the one that likes to act up and act out, and I have to put 5 of these on his behind. But I am very, very happy to be doing this show. We have so much to talk about, and I'm just happy to be here. I am having fun sitting up here by myself, live, making every mistake that I can possibly make. Still focusing on my kids, but still trying to look straight. I do want to, Baby Dre, have a seat. You want me to get up? Do you want me to get up? Back to it. So I do want to say congrats to our new construction company, my company Down and Dirty Corporation. We also own a home improvement construction company on top of the cleaning. The radio show will come out this July, 107.3. For further more information, you guys can check out the Facebook WHPR page. Follow that page for everything and all the information. Yes, we are live. I'm yelling at my kids and talking to y'all and trying to stay focused on them and trying to talk to y'all. This is real life. We ain't playing chess. This is how it go. Like when you a mom, and that's just what it is. They're here with me. I'm still yelling and screaming, saying sit down. My son running around being bad, and I'm trying to stay focused, going straight ahead. But I'm happy that you all see the real of it, because I'm not playing and life is not playing, and this is just what it is. Sometimes you just got to do what you have to do. Everybody go follow my Instagram page. Is the.real. Miss Detroit 313. So last night I was up, and as I was getting prepared for this show, it dawned on me how blessed I am. Even when my children is running around like this and crying like this, it doesn't make me stop going. And they still up clowning, still being hard-headed. Seat. Fix your face. Yeah, it got real quiet in here. Whew. I'm looking at myself at the TV at the bottom. That's why I keep fixing my hair too, because as I'm talking to y'all, I can actually see myself, and then I can see my backdrop in the back of me. But it's going to be all right. We're going to keep going. Shout out to all the single mothers, all the single fathers, all the single grandparents that's raising their kids. Shout out to y'all, because when man get grown, I'm gonna be a straight grandma. I'm gonna pick them up when I want to, go have fun with them, and I'm dropping them back off. You drop the grandbabies off to me, spend time with grandma, and come back and pick them up. The only time I'm watching kids is when my kids go to work or doing something that's work related, because this person right here is just not about to raise kids. They have to turn around to raise my kids' kids. That gotta stop. That's something that just don't do it. Like, once you have a child and you're grown, your parents are not responsible for the child that you have. Let them be grandparents. Let them have a break. Let them sit back and chill and enjoy being a grandparent, because that's very draining, having to raise kids and then turn around and have to raise your kids' kids. Like, at what point do that stop? It's like stopping a generational curse. If you're not ready to have children, or you're not prepared to have a child, don't have a child. It's all type of source of birth control out here. Just like they're talking about taking away certain birth controls. No. Everybody's body is not the same. Leave it on the shelf. Whatever fits the individual, it fits. They are talking about taking away abortions. No. Every woman have that equal right. If it's that woman's decision to get an abortion, let her. At the end of the day, she's the only one that has to answer to God. She is the only one. When she die and go, God is not going to ask her about nobody else but herself. So let that individual deal with it. And women should have a free will to do and decide what they do and don't want. Yes, I'm still looking over here at my kids, because they are being bad, but they won't be with me next time. But I'm happy they're here this time. I do really enjoy this show. This is my second show. I'm beyond excited for the future. I have a couple guests coming on next week, and I am looking forward to everything. I'm happy that you all tuned in. I can't wait for the sports section. When it comes to the show, we have so much to do and so much to get taken care of. We are just getting started. I'm happy that I wrote down my notes, because in reality, I am not with the drama. I'm really like the news reporter and don't really care for the drama, because this ain't love and hip hop. 2 minutes? Okay. So we're getting ready to wrap up. I'm happy that you all tuned in. And once again, you all can call in, ask anything that you want, give any type of advice, give a rebuttal to what you all hear me talk about. The number is 313-868-0342. Again, that number is 313-868-0342. We are actually getting ready to wrap it up. Thank you all for tuning in. And I'm going to sit here and be pretty and play with my hair, and I just cannot wait for the next show. Yes, y'all got everything raw today, even for me yelling at my kids, telling them to sit down because they here with me today, because this real life. We ain't playing chess for real. Like, for real. Like, no, this not what we do. But thank you all for tuning in. And yeah, I keep looking at myself right there. I'm right here, my camera right there. I'm just excited. It's fun being on TV. And I'm up here solo. So thank you all for tuning in. We have so much more to get down to the bottom of. And I am excited for everything. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at the period real period Miss Detroit 313.